Okay, so we're gonna do a quick rundown of the plot lines and give you a basis of what they are. All right, so first show, Game of Thrones. So going back, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is centered around a family, the Stark family. So you got the Stark family and you got the Lannister family, right? So the Stark family is led by Ned Stark, and when I forgot exactly what happens, but when they first get to the Stark house or whatever, like their like kingdom. I haven't watched Game of Thrones a little bit, so the lingo is kind of like losing me. But basically, the Stark family and the Lannister family, they have like this weird tension between them and everything, and you basically just get to see how the Stark kids, the one who survive, there's like 5 of them, I think. But you get to see the Stark kids' growth, and a lot of their growth is done apart from each other. They don't get together for a long time. Spoiler alert right there. There is a supernatural element involved in Game of Thrones, but at the same time, it's just like, it's not that bad. Like, they do give you a clean wrap up of exactly how it even got started and everything. The supernatural element, I mean. And again, if you watch it and you feel like you may not be able to understand it right off the bat, Ozzy Man TV reviews, or what, Ozzy Man, whoever, Ozzy Man. Look up Ozzy Man, Game of Thrones season 1. Watch his episode first before you watch the Game of Thrones. Then watch Game of Thrones, and then go back and watch his reviews are like 3-4 minutes. It's really good. I love the way he talks. His lingo is really good in the reviews. I will actually link the description below for you guys. And also, if you guys want to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, but okay. At least like the video so YouTube knows that you guys are watching, because likes really do help people see me. So that would be helpful. But anywho, going back to Game of Thrones. There's a supernatural element about like the White Knight, or I keep forgetting his name, the Knight, the thingy, the guy. You got dragons, you got a lot. But I'm here to tell you, all that shit that kept me away from watching Game of Thrones is actually not at all the central focus, but it's a part. It's a component, but it's not the plot line. Some of it is a plot line in a way, but it's still very based in realism. It's so good. It's so good. It is so good. The characters, the casting, you love it. You love it. I'm telling you. Cersei Lannister, the badass bitch. You love her. You hate her. You admire her. You want her to die, but you want her to stay. The only real bad bitch who could take Cersei Lannister down is Cersei Lannister. That's it. And if you watch, you will see how that unfolds. You can find Game of Thrones on HBO now, and I think that's it. I don't think they put their content anywhere else. Next plot line, Sabrina. So Sabrina. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna group these all together. Sabrina. The Chilling Adventures is, if you've watched the original Sabrina, imagine Sabrina went into that like universe of hers, if you remember, when she meets the like anti-Sabrina, like the mean one, like, because they say like everyone has a twin in this other universe. I love that plot line in Sabrina. It was so cute, especially when she got trapped in the other universe. I was like, damn girl, what'd you think your evil partner would do? Duh. But it is the complete opposite of the other Sabrina. It is very fresh, very new. It is very LGBTQI friendly. It's very black friendly. I love it. It's a good show. The main actress is amazing. It is a lot different because there is like real murder involved in this. Like, it's not your fluffy 90s Sabrina, although I love Melissa Joan Hart, and it is, the original Sabrina is still iconic to me. I remember as a kid, like, just ingesting it. I rewatched it, I think, my freshman year in college, or my sophomore year in college. Love, love, love Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures, and it is on Netflix to binge watch right now. They have 2 seasons out, I believe, and I think Game of Thrones has 7 seasons out. Charmed. So if you haven't seen the original Charmed is about 3 sisters, the power of 3. And basically, Mama dies, and originally in this version of Charmed, there's only been the 2 sisters. The mom didn't want to tell anybody that the Charmed of 3, that she had 3 kids, and that she had the Charmed of 3, because of course, Charmed 3 are the people who keep all the demons. Like, their whole sole purpose of life and everything is to kill and slay demons, and to keep the tips of balance and evil from being tipped over to evil. So they have a lot of responsibility and everything. The way Charmed is very fresh and new. It is like the elders are all women, and like diverse women. Do you know if you can trust them? You don't know. The one of the sisters, she's a lesbian. They're Spanish. I think in the other Charmed they're white. And then the other sister is black and white. They gave you like the great anatomy keys. You know, when Amelia died, they had to give another sister, and they said, "Let me give you a sister," and I was like, okay, but she's here, man. She's still here, so girl, I guess. Anyway, so that is Charmed. You get to find them. You get to follow them on their mission of not only being, you know, the charmed, the charmed ones, I mean, but also a lot into their personal lives and the way they balance being magical superhero people while also being normal college people. The difference between this one and the other one with their ages is I do believe in the original Charmed they were young adults, like already like, you know, kind of established with themselves, and in this one they are college students. I actually did not watch Charmed at first because I thought that they were high school students, and I was like, I'm okay. Next show, Euphoria. Oh, you can find Charmed on Netflix or YouTube TV. Euphoria, which gives me euphoria. So you got Rue, okay? So Rue is played by Zenaida. Zenaida, wig off to you, bitch. I can't take it off. I gotta glue it down. But, whew. I remember watching an interview of her a long time ago when she was like, "Dad, can I say fuck?" And he was like, "Sure." She's like, "Fuck, yeah," because she never like really got to cuss like on like TV or whatever, or on air, and it was really cute. And to see her progression is amazing. I'm gonna tell you something that's very ironic and hilarious. In the very first episode, they have a line that's like literally about like nude pictures, and it is hilarious because I think this came out the week that Whoopi Goldberg made the comments about Bella Thorne, which, as most people know, was her co-star for Shake It Up. That missed me, was not my generation, so I didn't watch it. But let me tell you something. Zenaida's not a kid no more. Zenaida said, "I got titties, I'm here. Yeah, like I'm grown. No more Disney for me." Disney probably would never have her back, and that is okay, because we got her. I really do like her character. She is a drug addict. We start off with seeing her come home from rehab, and she starts off with the very first episode already telling you that she is the narrator and that you cannot trust her, which I've had very interesting conversations with people on Reddit about this. And I'm just very curious if this is going to be a twist anywhere in the show. If not, it's fine. The show's still very good. This is a show where everything comes back full circle. They're not playing with you. You only got to see what you got to see. To me, it is almost like soul shifting in a way. I'm actually going to be rewatching it, and I'm going to, while I work, I got me a little workflow. So I got an app called Drafts on my watch, right? Okay. So when I'm watching stuff, when I want to take notes, all I gotta do is speak it in my watch, and it will put it in writing on my phone. So that way I can have notes and I can be able to do this. Because like I said, it's very hard for me to be able to like work on something, watch TV, and then also take notes on what I'm watching. That's almost impossible for me, and it's not gonna work out because I gotta get my work done. Just like soon as it's finished recording, soon as it's finished go live, these videos gonna be uploaded. And I'm gonna be getting my shit done. Yes. So yeah, Euphoria is really good. Fresh content, love it. Barbie Ferreira, I didn't remember that I followed her on Tumblr until my friend talked about it the other day, and I was like, oh wait, I still have my Tumblr account, red light purple line. I don't know why I named it that. But I really love her character, and it's just a really good show. Like, I'm not gonna get too in depth about it and too in depth into plot line, besides the fact that it is centered and narrated by Rue, the drug addict of the show, and obviously her euphoria is what gives her euphoria is a lot easier to find out, but all the characters have some form of addiction to something. Like, two of the characters who are in love, they're addicted to each other. One of the characters, you can see her get addicted to the attention and to like her sexuality in a way. So it's just really good. Like I said, I am going to be doing a character by character breakdown instead of a show review, and kind of really get into their psychoanalyst. I'm really hoping they give us a little bit more on McKay, because he's our only like black character, like our dark skinned black character. And I know there's more there, but I haven't taken the time to get more in depth with his episode. But I am hoping that they give us a little bit more on him, because his was the only one to me that felt like a little shallow. Not shallow, but just like a little empty. And it felt like it almost focused more on his girlfriend in a way sometimes. And her episode is next. So I was kind of like, okay. Which is his girlfriend's played by Sydney Sweeter, and I love her. First of all, she's fine as fuck. Second of all, she's such a good actress. I love Sydney Sweeter. And I also love Algie Smith, the guy who plays Christopher McKay, the black guy. He's from, I didn't realize he was from it until someone said it, but he's from, shit. One of the biopics that recently came out with the guy who plays Hakeem in, whatchamacallit? I can't think right now. But anyway, that's Euphoria. It is heavily character based. All the characters are characters. The only thing is there's been also like a little bit of like just like point of contention with some people about Ashtray and Fez, because some people feel like they're kind of like performative blackness. Some people felt a little creeped out that the actor Fez looks exactly like Mac Miller. Like, I kind of forgot what Mac Miller looked like in a way, R.I.P. But then someone put a side by side of a picture, and I was like, oh shit, that looks exactly like Mac Miller. Like, whatever that picture was, it looked like he needs to go get a DNA test or something. Like, that looks I need to see a picture of his parents, Fez's parents, because that was creepy, that picture I saw. But they're kind of like your white guy. Like, I don't know, Fez doesn't really act black to me. He just seems like he has maybe a little bit urban accent. Now, Ashtray a little fool. But he cracks me up, and I don't know, I consume his character as just like a character. I don't know, I don't look too deep in his, but I can see why some people had a little bit of issue with it. He's a kid who's like talking about some like, gotta pay my mortgage and stuff like that, but in actuality, we find out he kind of really does have to pay his rent and stuff. But I don't know, I'm not that objective with his character. Maybe that's hypocritical of me, because some other character will probably be super objective with them and be like, why are you there? But I do think we are all triggered by different things, and we're all allowed to be triggered by different things at different moments. And so it's just not my moment right now, and I'm not going to force myself to be upset because other black people probably want me to be upset. Does that make any sense? I don't know, because not every black person is triggered by the exact same thing. And not saying that everything's appropriate or inappropriate at certain times, whatever. But I'm saying that, like, we're all not going to agree on everything at the exact same time. But that doesn't mean that, like, if, like, the YouTuber I'm talking about who was, like, really digging into their characters, it's not saying that she's wrong at all. And I love her content, and I loved actually hearing a different point of view about it. So I think you can agree or disagree. and ingest other people's disagreements and take them in objectively and just let it do what it do. Last show, I knew Euphoria would be my longest little rant. Queen of the South, Teresa Mendoza. I love Queen of the South. Love Queen of the South. I'm not gonna lie, this season is a little wah wah to me. It's okay, but it's on Netflix. Euphoria is also on HBO. It's on Netflix and it is very good. It is basically Teresa Mendoza is a character who she's dating a guy named Cuddle, and he is part of a big drug cartel. And so we start off and we see her life is very comfy, very cool, very chill, everything nice. She going to like nice parties and stuff like that, and you know, it's a nice little life. Now she did used to, I think, like be a money girl or something like that for a little bit in Culiacán and stuff like that. But she was never like into no heavy shit. And when they meet, like I said, she kind of like gets to live like a very nice, comfy, cozy life. But what I find that most people do, which, look, first of all, I ain't never getting no drug shit. I like drugs. I like my weed. Give me some shrooms. I've done some other stuff. Not nothing hard. No, not nothing hard. But if I was part of, if I for some reason had to be involved with the drug cartel, let me tell you something. The last thing I'm about to fucking do is steal shit from anybody. Hell nah. In fact, I may have to find out a way to videotape myself the whole entire time I got your shit with me or something. Oh hell no. So yeah, like you see what happens, I feel like in most drug like plot lines, because I love me some drug shows. He ends up stealing money from his cartel. And so obviously you steal money from your cartel, you got to go. You got to go. So him and the other homeboy who was stealing, which happened to be the person that Teresa Mendoza connected to, the other wife. Well, Teresa was a girlfriend, but a wife from the cartel, whatever. His family, she connected to him and to her and the kid and all that type of stuff. Tony, and it was Brenda and Tony. I forgot the dad's name, but they were stealing money from the cartel. Teresa didn't know about it. Neither did other homeboy's wife. So when the cartel came and was like bada bada, they killed the men, and now she's on the run, but she got to go too because she's affiliated with Cuddle, and so does Brenda and Tony. And so the first season is pretty much you following like her kind of trying to escape, but in the cartel you also got a whole nother plot line because you got a husband and a wife, and they don't get along. Like the wife is very like powerful, and the husband is a husband where he is like trying to become a mayor or whatever, and he kind of wants to separate from the cartel, but his wife wants him to go ahead and separate from the cartel, but she wants to take the cartel over. And so there's a lot of point of contentions. Teresa also managed to escape because her boyfriend was a pilot for the cartel. So the boyfriend actually has a notebook with all of their routes, and not just their routes, but all of their hiding spaces for the bodies. And it's like he's been working for the cartel for like past like 6 years, and so there's so much information in that notebook that like they wouldn't even exactly know like where the hell to even go to find half of this stuff in this notebook. So that is kind of like Teresa's like leverage for her life in a way. And you pretty much like get to see her journey through having to join his wife's cartel. Some crazy ass good scenes. Of course, there gotta be a little love interest involved, but I'm happy they don't make like a love interest like the forefront of the show. Like there's moments where you get it, but it's not like a plot line, not like a big plot line. The men are kind of disposable in the show too. Bye. But yeah, so you get to see like this journey with Teresa, And I think the second season was my favorite season. Like, it is crazy what happens during the second season. She literally joins like a religion, like, but like a cult, like that's a crazy cult. It's insane. It is insane. It's an insane show. I'm trying to think what else happened. That's like part of the plot line. But yeah, so like, and then like another big point of contention is like whenever she's like really kind of like struggling or whatever, she imagines this woman in white, which is her, and this woman in white is like what she will be when she gets there, because now her goal is, I want to do the drug life, but I want to do it in a different way. Like, I don't want to, you know, because like she's like learning, like obviously when Guido messed up, they went after the whole family. Like, they even want to kill the kid. Like, it's like if your partner messes up, we're eradicating all of y'all. And like, she just doesn't agree that it has to be that messy. Like, just give people the drugs. And of course, someone steals from you. Like, there have moments where she's had to make that decision, and like, but alright, you gotta go. But she's never made the decision to like kill innocent people. Like, that's her thing. Like, she wants to kill as few innocent people as possible in the game. So it's very interesting. You get Pote. Pote is like her right hand man. Like I said, you get James, and it's good. It's good. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's on Netflix. And new episodes come out on Thursday on something. But yeah, I don't know I don't know if I want to do my honoraries, or if I just want to do like save another video for another day and then talk about 5 shows that aren't heavily female based that I also still stand. I got a few on my list, and then while I was talking, I thought of like a couple more. I was like, oh, I like this show too. I love a lot of TV shows, so I may do like a lot more like recommendations instead of like gotta do a full review every episode, because your girl can't do that. Not right now, at least. But yeah, that's my list. Game of Thrones, Sabrina, Charmed, Euphoria, Queen of the South. Again, you can find Game of Thrones on HBO. You can find Sabrina on Netflix. You can find Charmed on Netflix. Euphoria on HBO, and Queen of the South on Netflix. Euphoria has 2 more episodes to go for the season. Queen of the South, I think, is like 10. And again, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you watch any of these shows, let me know if you liked it. If you want me to talk more about like a show or anything, let me know down below. Let's have a conversation. You can follow me on Instagram at Jakayla Rivers. It's JAKAYLARIVERS, my name on here. And I'm always ranting on Instagram, so be okay with that. And